Welcome to Life Pacific College. My name is Tracy Lambeth. I serve as the Director of Organizational Management Program online. Today, this online orientation is designed for students enrolled in the Organizational Management Program. Today I'll be reviewing the following. We will review and define what organizational management is. We will look at how to order the textbooks. We'll learn what a ministry formation requirement is. I'll tell you a little bit about your organizational management capstone, things that you need to know about Moodle, things that you need to know about APA, and a little bit about Zotero, which is a reference management system. Let's get started. What is organizational management? The definition is organizational management is the process of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling resources within an entity with the overall aim of achieving its organizational objectives. A little bit about the program. The BAOM program is a 20-month program. There's a total of 16 classes. It's a 48-unit program. It's accelerated. Each course is 5 weeks in length. It's asynchronous, meaning that it's all online. Adult students start their program together and they remain together throughout the entire 20-month program. It's kind of fun because this is kind of like a second family. And so your group, you bond together, you work through Tuckman's model of forming, storming, norming, and performing. You bond as a team and you go through all of the stages of team development. You laugh together, you cry together, you learn together, and so this is a very different learning experience than traditional education. It contains 12 units of Bible and theology classes, 18 units of organizational management, 9 units of business classes, a 1-unit communication class, and a 1-unit philosophy class. The program starts on September 24th, 2018 and concludes on May 31st, 2020. Ordering your textbooks, Life Pacific College has a virtual bookstore. There's a website called bookstore.mbsdirect.net/lifepacific.htm. You'll scroll down, you'll see your term for fall with your very first course for management as ministry is fall 2018. You'll look at the site and there's 2 options, DCP or BAOM. You will select the BAOM, standing for Bachelor of Arts in Organizational Management. Then you'll look at the course ID, and your course ID for your very first class, referred to as Management as Ministry, is ORST 320. Then you'll click on to view your material. You'll click on Add to select the cart and to order your book. What is a ministry formation, and what is it, and what do we need to accomplish? Ministry formation requirement is threefold. First, a student's commitment by each student to active service in a local church. So we want you attending a church and we want you serving in a church. Secondly, the development of character qualities necessary for ministry leadership. And thirdly, the continuing improvement in the student's understanding and use of ministry, skills, gifts, and ability. In 3 different courses, you will write essays, and in your essays, you will address the following: the period covered, meaning from my first ministry course to my second, I'll address that period, second to third, and so forth. You'll identify a list of ministry activities in which you were involved. For example, it may be the music ministry, and then it may include children's ministry or youth ministry, and how the student classroom experience is being applied to the ministry. a reflection on how the student felt about his or her ministry. So you'll reflect on your feelings about that ministry activity or activities, which successes or failures were seen. So you'll identify your successes and your failures, or there may not be a failure, but there may be one, and so you'll log on that. How people's lives were impacted. So you're working in the children's ministry, and you're seeing children memorizing their Bible verses and singing songs where when they first came in they may not have known one Bible story or one song, but now they have these memorized. So that would impact be able that responding to those would help you answer that question, how people's lives were impacted. How did your ministry experience work toward your growth and your development, and how has your personal walk with the Lord strengthened? These essays that you submit will be done in your first class, which is the Management as Ministry, then in your second class, Biblical Theology of Leadership, and a third class, Theology and Christian Life, toward the end of your program. And again, the essays are 1 to 2 page in length. Next, what is an organizational management capstone? The capstone is a business plan, and it's a business plan with an organization of your choosing, preferably a church or a parachurch or your organization. Then you will develop some of that business plan during the 5-week class referred to as the organizational management class. I can tell you a little bit more about it, and that in the principles of management class, the very fourth class that you'll be taking, that capstone will be introduced, and you'll begin to develop during that 5-week course things like a vision statement, a mission statement, core values. Maybe you'll identify your product or your service that you're promoting, or a ministry that you're promoting. And then in your marketing class, you'll begin to develop a marketing plan for the business that you're working with, your church, your organization, a parachurch, etc. And then in your human resource management class, you'll put together an HR plan. And then you will have your capstone class where you'll be fleshing out more of the details, and you'll be doing an e-learning portfolio. Moodle is Life Pacific College's learning management system. We have tutorials for you to review. It will teach you how to edit your profile on Moodle. It will teach you how to add a short description of yourself, how to add a file, how to post on the Moodle forum, how to reply to a threaded discussion, how to check other students' posts, how to locate grades, also how to interpret grades, and how to review instructor feedbacks on individual assignments. We use APA. We have an APA template for you to look at. We have a sample paper evaluated using APA, how to set up a paper, how to cite references for your reference page, how to cite. You'll also learn how to cite journals and magazines, books. You'll learn how to cite using one author or more than one author. You'll learn how to cite Bible, books, ebooks, journal articles, encyclopedia entries, and websites. There is a reference management software called Zotero. Zotero has a website, www.zotero.org. You will put in your information into the software plan, and it will begin to organize and cite and prepare your reference page. I highly recommend it. I'm using it now to create my references for each of the syllabi for courses that I'm teaching in. So if you learn how to install the Zotero program, reference management software program, then this will assist you greatly in creating your reference page. Key staff related to adult student programs. I'm Tracy Lambeth. I'm the program director to the organizational management program. I teach principles of management, human resource management, and your organizational management capstone. Amber Burkett is our registrar. She answers questions about the catalog, how to add a class, how to drop a class. She'll give you progress reports on your classes. And Becky Hewitt, it handles student accounts. Gary Mimmerman is our librarian. So he's the person to contact about getting references, journal articles, books, etc. Lucy Perez is our financial aid officer, and Jared is our Moodle coordinator. I selected Ephesians 3:17-18 for cohort number 1, and it reads, "Be rooted and grounded in love, that you may have power together with all the Lord's people to grasp what is the breadth and the length and the depth and the height of Christ's love." Amen.